Welcome to the first episode of Cooking with Christian. I'm your host, Christian. Today we're going to be making a gourmet candy Alfredo dish. Also, if I haven't mentioned, if we hit our like goal of 100 likes, I am going to be coming in next episode dressed as a sexy cop. The shorts may be high, the chest may be bulging. So let's hit that 100 like goal and you'll get to see some thighs. Let's get into it. Things you're going to need: a plate, a spoon, a cup of any kind just to hold your sauce in, and optional, a large bowl for separating out your spaghetti noodles. Ingredients you're going to need: Twizzlers peel and pull. It is preferred if you get the multicolored peel and pull Twizzlers, but I couldn't find those. It'll probably taste better, but I just got cherry because that was the only one we had. 1 Minute Maid frozen lemonade. Italian ice will work just well. Just anything like a frozen flavored ice chunk, if that makes sense. For meatballs, if you want meatballs on yours, if you don't, it's 100% optional. But if you do want meatballs, very berry meatballs work perfectly. A few Smarties. You're not going to need a whole pack, just a few Smarties. Just add some flavor, really amp up the overall feel and taste of your gourmet Alfredo sauce. And Pop Rocks. I prefer the green Pop Rocks. You can choose whatever color Pop Rocks you like. I like the green and the blue. I'll probably be going with the green today. But mix it up, vary. Let's see what you guys can come up with as well. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's start cooking here. We're going to start off with a bowl here, just for separating out. We're going to take our Twizzler packets and we're going to open them up. Now, this is the most pivotal part. These are going to be the noodles, these are going to be the grime, these are going to be the base, the anchor for your meal. So if you mess up the Twizzlers, it's all over. It's all downhill from there. Once you mess up the Twizzlers, this dish will be awful. So make sure you follow these steps to an exact T. Got my pair of scissors here. Let's open them up. Let's pull out our first victim. We have to follow those directions to a T here, folks. If you mess this up, this is all over. It's sayonara. The dish is done. Okay, so first what you're going to do, you're going to want to look at the top here. The top right here. This is how the Twizzlers were naturally formed. This is where it was originally connected at the root. This is clearly the top, this is clearly the bottom. You can just tell top and bottom. You can see by how they're formed and how the Twizzlers twizzle. We're going to start out at the top, and this is where it was naturally cut at the root. This is where it's easiest to peel. You're going to grab right here, and you just want to glide ever so slightly. Now, not too hard, or else you'll rip the Twizzle. That's what these are actually called. That's what the mini pieces of Twizzler are called. They're called the Twizzles. Keep going delicately until you get one finite strand here. Once you get this, we're going to take it and we're going to put it in our little bowl. So let me fast forward. We're going to come back with a whole bowl of noodles. All right. We've come too far to give up who we are. Alright, so I think we have a substantial amount of Twizzlers. This is ridiculous. Alright, let's move on to the sauce here. Before you start making it, you're going to want to let it thaw because it's going to be really hard and really hard to work with. Let's start out. You're going to want to open up the Italian ice, and you're going to need a spoon to scrape it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scrape it a slush. You're going to want to scrape it into a slush because this is what's going to make the base of the sauce here. So scrape it into the cup. If you wait for it to thaw, it's going to be a lot easier, but at the same time, it's going to melt a lot faster. Try to work fast because we don't have a lot of time with this. We got the sauce ready. This is the base of the sauce, but we're not done yet here. We need to incorporate the Smarties. Now the Smarties, where's my scissors? Smarties are gonna be our seasoning, our zest, our pizzazz, because we can't just have lemon water, frozen lemon water as the base of our sauce. So we're gonna take our Smarties, grab 1, 2, maybe 3. It really depends on how fast you think it's gonna melt where you are. More Smarties, in my opinion, the better. So we're gonna take this guy. You can crush it. I'm not that strong. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the Smartie, and if you've done this in school to make it powder, you grab the Smartie and you just wiggle it side to side. This would also work if you had a hammer. Like I said, not that cool. I don't have a hammer. So you can already see it's starting to form powder here. Alright, scratch that. I hit it with the small bowl. against a hard surface to crush it up faster. Realized there was no way I was getting through these Smarties doing it otherwise. So we're gonna take this guy, take our seasoning here, and we're just gonna sprinkle it on over here. You might get chunks, but I think the chunks actually add a little bit of elegance, okay? I'm actually gonna add a couple of like full Smarties in here to really add a level of depth to our candy Alfredo. All right, now we're gonna kind of mix that in just a little bit. We're gonna add a couple more Smarties and crush these guys up and come back to you with these guys crushed up. All right, we got our bowl. I placed it in the bowl. We have our bowl of partially crushed up and very much crushed up Smarties. It looks like the Lucky Charms dust at the bottom of the thing. Give it a little swirl here, because our sauce is almost done. Yep, that's good. That's good. We're not done yet though. So like I said, this is gourmet style here. So we're not gonna slack with presentation here. We need to grab the noodles in such a way that is presentable to eat here. So we have to take our fork, we have to take our spoon, and what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna stick our fork in there and twist. You're gonna wanna stick your fork in, you twist. It's very hard compared to traditional noodles, but I think that elevates it a little bit. Just keep twisting until you create like a ball. Once you get a good chunk, a good sized chunk here, you pull it up. You let all of the danglage fall off, and you use your spoon. You use your spoon. You use your spoon. We got our elegant bundle of noodles here, and we're gonna place it on our plate here. Just like that. Look how elegant. I can't get my fork out. Pulling the strands, it looks like a little noodle castle. Looks like a little noodle volcano here. Now that we have this, we're going to add our sauce here. We're gonna add a little bit to the top of the candy mountain. We got the drizzle. Now we take our gumballs. I'm kind of a spunky guy, so we'll go with 2 of different colors here. Grab a little bit of sauce, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna dollop the sauce onto the little meatballs here, acting like they're doubloons here. Make sure they stay in place. They're gonna wanna move around, but don't let them. You control the dish here. Add a little bit more sauce to both sides. For the final kiss on the cake, we are going to add the Pop Rocks. These are gonna give it the spunk you need, the flair. I said I'm going with green. Let's open up the Pop Rocks. These are not green. Hold up. I just got bamboozled. Green packaging, but they're red. I don't know if you can see that. They bamboozled me. Let's open the blue. Let's see if the blue is what we're looking for. Oh, it's blue and green, which is fine. I like blue and green, so that should work perfectly fine. Can't see that, but we'll sprinkle it on here. Or take our candy doubloons here. And right when we sprinkle it on, it's gonna start crackling, which is really gonna add the flavor here. That is our candy mountain here. Let's get our fork and let's dig in here. Let's try out some of the topping with some sauce. Let's get a little bit of sauce in there. Let's get some noodle. Get some seasoning. And let's just dive right in. Okay. Yep. That's what I really see. That's what I love to see. There's Smarties really coming through. It's really there on the forefront. As we come back to the end of the palate tasting, we get that jab of Pop Rock, which really snaps into place and really gives you that popping feeling. At the beginning, mixed in with the Smarties, we obviously get a lot of lemon because it's lemon based. The noodles on the back end, but I think that's what noodles are supposed to be. All in all, I think it's a success. If you try this at home, make sure not to impress your family, your friends too much, because then they'll want you to make this every time, and you're not working for free here. At least charge them. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys vibed out with me and enjoyed me making this. Like I said, if you guys want to see me in a cop outfit next episode, make sure to slap that like button. 100 likes is our goal. Other than that, I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys vibed out, and keep being you guys, alright? Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and peace out. Eat your vegetables, guys.